Today on the channel, we get barbaric with Conan the Barbarian Super 7 Ultimate Edition.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Super 7 Ultimate Edition unboxing and review. And today on the channel, finally getting around to opening Conan the Barbarian. But for all your Super 7 Ultimate needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use the link in the description below to save 10% on all in-stock items. And of course, anything over $39 ships free. So got to get a deal all day long. And you can do that at Entertainment Earth. So today we're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And this is the more iconic Conan the Barbarian. We've seen Pit Fighter. We've seen all different kinds of versions. This is plain Jane, ready to go Conan the Barbarian. So let's take a look at the packaging first. Of course, we do got... Where is it? What did I do with it? Where am I putting stuff? Who knows? We do have the slip cover. I already took that off, but it's very, almost leather bound. It almost looks like a old book, kind of. I don't know what I'd say. On the back, of course, you got Conan's sword looking good right there. Off to the side with that. Okay, now Conan in the big window box. Got his sword, got some extra hands this time. I'm all in for that, and of course a different head. We always talk about the Super 7 Ultimates. Doesn't feel quite as ultimate as the modern day ones. It seems like we get a lot more stuff thrown in compared to this one. But of course, the rights fees were probably pretty expensive for this, so that takes some of the cost into things. Being Conan and Arnold's likeness and all that kind of stuff, that is fairly expensive, I am sure. Sides, nothing going on. And then in the back, we do get a pretty big blurb. We'll read this. Got that old necklace up top there for old Conan. See what it says here. As a young child, Conan is sold into slavery after the evil warlord Thulsa destroys his village and murders his parents. The intense slave labor makes Conan strong, and he is eventually sold once more. Forced to fight as a gladiator, Conan's fate shifts when his owner decides to set him free. With the painful memories of the childhood burned into his mind, Conan sets off across the prehistoric landscapes of the Hibernian Age in search of the man who killed his family and stole his father's sword. So quite the story, old Conan the Barbarian there. Looking really good there. Story time with Kyle, as we'll call it. We're going to get him out of the package, see what's going on, see what all the fuss is about on the old Conan the Barbarian, but there he is in the old plastic prison. Like I said, you got the sword, you got some extra hands, got a necklace, got an extra head, and you're off to the races with Conan. All right, let me take this offline. Let me get him uncorked out of the package here. We'll be back talking Conan the Barbarian. All right, we got Conan out of the package, and we're going to start it off as we usually do with his accessories here. So let's start off with some hands. Of course, he does have two gripping hands. Big miss on Super 7's part here, not having at least one fisted hand for Conan the Barbarian. But we do have two open hands. Of course, you could do that iconic pose, him holding the sword behind his back, all that kind of stuff. A little bit like the young Hulk Hogan pose. Give him one of those. But you do got two old hands. Old hands? Sure, why not? Old hands. We got two old hands right here. But they are really good looking hands, actually. I'm surprised we haven't seen these from Super 7 again, getting reused, getting the most out of your molds. As these aren't bad splayed out hands after all. These do actually look okay. So two hands right there. We do get his necklace, another version of his necklace here. So we do get that. Very, very thin plastic material. Be careful, this could easily rip, but we do got another necklace for Conan. Very fashionable old Conan with his necklace wear. And then, of course, his iconic sword. He's got to find this back from Thulsa. He's ready to go. He's ready to take on the world. He wants his dad's sword back. I guess this is his sword, but he wants his dad's. I got a little extra piece of plastic on the edge of mine, which is weird. Very, very thin blade, almost paper thin, so it does have some warpage to it. Would have liked to seen this thickened up just a little bit more. We have seen this before with other Conan Super 7 figures as well. Got that nice handle to it, got the nice wrapping, all that kind of stuff. So there's the sword there, off to the races. Then we do get an extra head for Conan. I guess we'll compare these heads first is what we'll do. We get just a regular kind of windswept flowing hair version of Arnold as Conan here. And then we get one with kind of the bandana around. The old Willie Nelson, as it's known on most tour buses. But he's got that going on. And very, very down, defeated, sad look on this head. Even like a little glisten, like he's getting ready to cry. So I don't know what happened to Conan here. He's ready to cry, though, it looks like. Very sad face to him. I don't know if I like that or not, but that is an extra head. And then Conan's regular head here. A lot of people have gripes with this figure over time. I've heard, of course, the chatter, the old chatter, we've heard it, that it doesn't look like Arnold enough. It's not good enough. I think it looks okay like Arnold, but I always say the test is if somebody just handed you this head and said, hey, who is this? I don't know if I'm going to guess it's Arnold Schwarzenegger. I just got to be honest. I don't know if I'd guess it's Conan the Barbarian either. But it does look okay when you get the whole body picture together. You got the wavy hair and the wind going on. It's definitely interesting. He's got kind of a pouty look as well. Would have liked to seen one the head sculpt or maybe another head sculpt with either like a really like enraged, getting ready to fight the world Conan. That would have been kind of a cool look, I think. He does got a soft plastic goods necklace, much like the one we saw before, so he does have that going on. Articulation-wise, arms go all the way around, of course. Nothing to limit articulation here this time. You do got bicep cuts. Single jointed elbows. I know that's a knock on. A lot of people don't like the single jointed elbows on these. I'm okay with that because we do get pinless joints on these newer Conan figures. I like pinless joints. I'm going to take pinless joints over double jointed every time. That's not everybody. That's just me and my personal preferences. Better yet if I can get both, of course. But then the hands removable, of course, side to side. He just got a little forearm guard, not removable. Do have the ab crunch there. Not terribly big ab crunch. As I always say, the back is really ungodly. That's what I don't like is that back ab crunch. You do got the waist side to side, of course. Do the big old splits there for Conan if he needs to jump over something. You do got a swivel there at the thigh, and then you do get single jointed knees, but you do get the side to side on the knees as well, and then ankles side to side, up and down. So that's your articulation there. But boy, it's not bad. I don't know. People dog on this line, and I don't think we're going to see any more Conan figures anytime soon. I think they've pretty much ran its course. I have to imagine it's a little bit expensive with the Arnold likeness, having to pay for that, the Conan likeness. You're not being able to get as much bang for your buck as you probably want to, and the juice probably isn't worth the squeeze, as there's a lot of Conan fans out there, but how many fans of Conan are going to take that next step and buy action figures of him? It's probably more few and far between than, let's say, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think we could all agree with that. But it is still cool, especially if you're an 80s movie fan. You grew up with the Arnold movies back in the day. You definitely probably have a soft spot for Arnold somewhere along the way. Maybe it's Kindergarten Cop. Who knows? Who knows? Choose your own Arnold adventure, as I like to say. But very, very good. I'm okay with this one. It works for me. Does he fit on a Ringside Collectible stand? He does. Fits like a glove. Use discount code Kyle over at Ringside Collectibles. Make sure you get the Mattel stand, and you'll save 10%. Of course, we got another version of Conan right here, so you can kind of compare these two. I really do like this one, and the blood splatter really adds to it for me as well. I really love a little blood splatter with my Conan figures. But who's to say? Who's to say? You like what you like and you don't what you don't. But Conan the Barbarian, not too shabby here. But what are your guys' thoughts out there at YouTube land? All in, all out, didn't even know these existed. Let me know your thoughts on Conan, and let me know your thoughts on the movie back in the day. Did you love it as much as I did when I was a kid? You guys let me know in the comments down below. And of course, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the old notification bell. We got videos every single day, as you guys know by now, and would love to have you a part of it. Don't forget about the Patreon, where you get early access to videos like these, bonus content, exclusive content. Don't forget about the monthly giveaways over there on Patreon. And, of course, the best way to support the channel. And then, of course, social media. SirPaul64 is where you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. For Arnold Schwarzenegger's Conan the Barbarian and Super 7 Ultimates, I am Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon. So for Arnold Schwarzenegger's Conan O'Brien,